They found about 250 babies, children, and teenagers without adequate food, water, and sanitation.
The Trump administration is moving hundreds of migrant children from a Clint, Texas Border Patrol facility where they were held in conditions described as squalid and unsanitary.
The acting commissioner of Customs and Border Protection stepping down.
Make no mistake, without the persistence of those outraged over the treatment of these children, this wouldn't have happened. It is thanks to the coverage, mobility, and activism of those disgusted by the treatment of children apprehended without soap and toothbrushes and held in dire conditions that the government has now moved 300 plus children from the remote border patrol station in Texas, and the Customs and Border Patrol chief resigned. According to the AP, the US government has removed most children from a remote border patrol station in Texas near the border with Mexico following reports that children were detained there and caring for each other with inadequate food, water, and sanitation. Most of the infants, toddlers, and teens who were held at the border patrol station in Clint, Texas were scheduled to be transferred by today to shelters and other facilities run by a separate federal agency. This came after last week attorneys involved in monitoring care for migrant children visited the center and found older children were trying to take care of toddlers. They described horror stories, one of which described a 4-year-old with matted hair who had gone without a shower for days, and hungry, inconsolable children struggling to console one another. While the exact location of where these kids will be moved to remains unclear, according to Representative Veronica Escobar, some have been sent to an El Paso location called Border Patrol Station 1 that Escobar describes as a temporary site with roll-out mattresses, showers, medical facilities, and air conditioning. Now, while more clearly needs to be done to make sure that these children receive proper care, even this recent improvement only happened because those in the media and those in the streets voiced their outrage at the conditions these children were being kept in. Once reports surfaced, what you witnessed was the sheer difference in morality between the two political parties. Those on the right spent their time outraged over the term concentration camps being used to describe these detention centers, while the rest of us were outraged at the fact that places exist in the United States. And history will remember this period of time, make no mistake, and those who stood by and watched will be asked why. Well, in the meantime, those of us with compassion and genuine concern for these children's welfare need to remain vigilant and continue to monitor migrant children's treatment at the border, because the Trump administration has clearly shown that the only time they will do the right thing is when they're shamed into it by a drumbeat of public pressure. And as I asked on my previous video, I would love to discuss this matter further. You can come to my Twitter at Francis M. Maxwell, or even over to my Instagram at Francis M. Maxwell, and tell me if you happen to believe that such treatment of migrant children is just. I want to know why. And you can also support independent media at tyt.com/join. Did you like this video? Then great. Never miss another breakdown video by hitting the subscribe button below and ring the bell to get notified whenever we publish a new video.